Okay, so I'm going to try a live stream from the computer for the first time. I haven't done this via YouTube before, so this will be a challenge. So just wanted to give you guys a quick update. No, I have not been killed by a Yeti. I'm not dead someplace, I know you guys see me weekly on Ken's show doing the news, but this channel, unfortunately, hadn't had a lot of updates, and I guess I need to give you guys some reasoning why. Normally, I post the news to here. And of course, the news has been, you know, flowing like crazy. I am really backed up on getting my news updates posted to this channel. I've probably got 10 videos that I've got to edit and get posted in here. So I'm going to get those done here soon. Mike Roche, good to see you guys. So the channel's not dead. I'm not like giving up on it or anything. I've been busy. School coming back up. I got 5 boys. You can imagine that's juggling on its own. Plus, my work that I do for my normal job has been rather complicated. So, what I'm currently working on, of course, is Ken's second crashed drone, which is in here. I have all the pieces for it. I just need to sit down and actually do it, which of course requires time, which I haven't had yet. So expect a video probably soon to review what parts were ordered for it, how we're going to initiate getting it fixed. Of course, I have Art's drone with the Fabric and the P3 Phantom 3 Professional that was sent to us from New Jersey in this really nice, cool little case, which I have since found out cannot be modified to fit the Fabric, unfortunately. So I will probably have to find a custom case for the Fabric once I get that done. So that's another project that'll probably be a little bit later in the summer. I need to get a stand to clip wires so that I can do the soldering, because that one requires a lot of, I guess, wire-to-wire soldering to do the extensions for the motors and all the different components, because you take the drone components that are normally pancaked over each other and you separate them laterally. So there's a lot of extensions, primarily, is what it is. It's not a lot of like redefining the drone as much as it is just creating extension cables so that you can fit everything in the frame. So that's also coming. So expect more news updates to be flowing into the channel here probably this weekend if I get a chance to finish all the editing. And I will definitely jump into Ken's drone first, because I know he's chomping at the bit to get that back. I read somewhere that the Phantom 4 Pro was discontinued, or that the Phantom, it seemed like the whole Phantom 4 series was no longer being supported. So I'm doing some research on that to find out what all that means, because I don't want that to impact parts that I may need for the original Heron drone in the future. I would like to give a shout out. I found a company called Tag My Drone. They do labels for your FAA certifications. And so I went to their website, which was Tag My Drone, and I got these silver, well, it's hard to see. I got these silver tags that were created by them, and they send them to you on a sheet. And I've since labeled all the drones with it. But what's really nice is down at the bottom, it says, if found, please go to this URL, and it will identify to whoever finds the drone how to contact me. So that is a nice feature. Plus, this was the metal looking versions of their drone, which I liked. They've got a bunch of different colors and types on their website, so I would definitely go out and check them out. Ordering them is real simple. The prices are not that expensive. They usually ship within about 7 business days. Unfortunately, they shipped mine, and the 4-year-old got a hold of them, so I couldn't find them, thinking that they got lost in the mail, and was in the process of ordering another set when I found the originals. So, they send you essentially what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them on a stick. This was like $3.99. And I love the reflective nature of it. It makes it look like it's metal. Looks good on the drones too. So I would, I definitely recommend them, especially if you want the if found option, which I do. You know, I don't ever let my drones fly outside of visual range in the first place, but there's always that chance. Um, so that's where I stand right now. Once I get all these drones built and finished and sent off and done and tested, etc., my next go forward project, I think, way down the line, is that I'm going to start hunting around to try to find crashed drones, but drones that I don't have already. In other words, I want a different type of drone. And I don't care what it is. I mean, if it's unique, I'll rebuild a unique. If it's a Spark, I'll rebuild a Spark, whatever. Just challenges to rebuild and bring some of these drones back to life, I think would be really fun. No, I wasn't mained by a Yeti. So I was stomped on by one. But now I had the flu. I had kids in spring break. I've had changes in my job. I've had so many different things on top of me that it's been really a challenge to kind of keep up with what's going on the channel. It's been a struggle just keeping up with the news for Ken. You know, on a couple of occasions I was late getting the news to him. So in any case, I just wanted to make sure I did a channel update, let you guys know that this channel is still alive, that I still intend to start posting videos to it with these projects. And of course, you know, you can see there have been successes. This flies exceptionally well. I've done quite a few flights with it. It's actually done a few videos that I have yet to edit and post. That stupid fan right behind the camera still will not turn on. It ticks. So I know it's getting power. It's just not spinning. And I don't know if it's a logic that it needs to tell it to spin or if it's stuck and pushing against something. I don't know. So unfortunately, I've taken this drone apart like about 50 times. And I can tell you right now, I'm not excited about trying to take it apart again. So it's going to sit on the back burner for right now. It flies as long as the weather's cool. The downdraft from the blades keeps enough ventilation over the system that it doesn't overheat. It's just going to be like midsummer in Houston when it starts reaching hundreds and stuff like that. I'm not going to be able to fly it until I have the fan fixed. So, because she will definitely overheat at that point. Aside from that, it's working great. The only other thing that I've noticed that's a concern is the front right motor on intermittently at times seems to not be putting out the same amount of RPMs as the others, so that when I enable forward flight, it sort of drifts to the right a little bit. It doesn't fly directly forward. And the other thing that I've noticed, and this is really intermittent, is that I will have the drone hovering. I'll be waiting to hand catch it. I'll let go of the sticks, and the drone will automatically start drifting over to the right by itself, just, you know, about a foot and a half. And every time I let go of the sticks, it'll repeat that every single time. And I think it's because of this motor. Now, I don't know if it's that the motor is bad because it's brand new. I don't know if it's a problem with that ESC board that everything solders onto. The fan solders onto that. That was the one component in this drone that has never been replaced. That was the original ESC board. What's interesting, and I guess, you know, Chris, you'll probably sit here and smack your head. That solder, all that connectivity, et cetera, is on that one side of the card where 90% of the impact was to this drone. There is a chance that ESC board could have some slight damage to it. That's not impeding the ability for the drone to fly, but impeding the performance maybe. So one of the ideas is later I may get a new ESC board and replace it just to be safe. I mean, this is the Rollins bird. I don't want this thing to ever get damaged or crashed or hurt in any way. It's already done its duty for that. I want to take good care of it. That, and apparently I've got to get some demagnetized screws to go in these two holes back here in the back, because most of the screws that I have for this thing are magnetized. If I put two magnetized screws in there, the GPS is completely useless. It can't calibrate, can't do anything. It's that sensitive. So I've got to demagnetize two screws to then put in there so that I can keep the back of this frame nice and tight. And I mean, it's not finished yet. I haven't like completed it. You can still see that I don't have all the little bells and whistles, screwed into it. Still has a lot of screws that aren't put in, just because I know that I'm still going to be doing work on it right now. But it flies, and I have fun flying it. I will admit that I love the Phantom 4 for its stability and its range and its ease of use and its fun. This one I love because I can just take it out, toss it on the ground, turn it on, and be up in the air in just a few minutes to film something quick, fast, So that's one thing I have to admit. The Mavic does have sort of a jump on some of the other drones, in the sense that it's easier to go out and get it in the air and fly. I don't have to put on all the garb and stuff for that one. But anyway, so definitely try out Tag My Drone if you don't have stickers yet, or if you want some very professionally made stickers that have the ability to mark if people find your drone, if it drifts off someplace, and they can locate you. It's a great service, and it's relatively inexpensive. So check them out. I will get in touch with you guys with more updates as soon as I have them. Obviously, I'll try to do some live streams like this now that I know that I can get this rig to do this. I'll try to do some live streams on the Phantom 4 when I do the work on it. I can't say how exciting that's going to be, watching me rip a drone apart, but who knows? Somebody might find some interest in it. Of course, I got to figure out how to prevent the 4-year-old from sneaking in here and trying to talk while I do that. Cookies. Yeah, lots of cookies. So I see a lot of hellos, a lot of highs from everybody. I want to say hello to everyone. Thank you very much for chiming in. It's sort of a strange, Tuesday? It's Tuesday, right? Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday. Sort of a strange Tuesday, and I just, it's been bugging me to make sure that I had an update on the channel. So thank you very much for listening in. Look this weekend for updates on the news. Yes, the updates will include the infamous shaving cream moment. Can't wait to have that one on my channel. So yeah, there you go. I'll take the 10-hour Baby Shark video playing in the background. Oh yeah, one of the things that Ken Heron did for me, which I thought was really nice. Of course, I helped him with his new supercomputer that he has, and as a gift for me for assisting with that, he got me an iPad Mini for usage with drones, and that thing is neat. It even fits in the Mavic case as well. So I went and I bought a bunch of these extension cables over at Walmart for each one of the drones. So they all have their own individual cable that I can just take the iPad and plug it into whatever I want. And then I found an old iPhone 6 that was lying around that's all smashed. I got a friend of mine who's going to replace the cover on this. I'll be able to utilize this as a backup for some of the drones, maybe get 2 drones in the air. And then, of course, using my normal iPhone, I can get 3 drones in the air. And if I convince my wife to use her iPhone, I could put 4 drones in the air at one time. That would be fun. So get the whole family out. I eventually do want to do a video where I have the Mavic, the Phantom 4, and the Phantom 3 all in the air at the same time. I think that would be fun to do, and of course the family get a kick out of that. So yeah, Ken's been busy. He's also working on relocating to his new digs, so I can't wait to see what looks like from his new digs. It's going to be neat. So all right, guys, I will chat with y'all later. I'm gonna end the stream and get back to work, get these edits done. And thank you, Lena Music. Appreciate you saying hi from work. Trust me, I'm sitting here at work too. So it's nice working from home. It's beneficial. Oh, there he comes. All right. I got to get before the 4-year-old gets in here. See you later. Bye.
Bye, kid.